What's up, y'all? It's your boy Winston Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick video. Peacemaker, episode 1 through 3. Do I like it? It has abortion jokes in it. Of course I like it. John Cena does a great job as Peacemaker in this. He's the executive producer, so I'm going to give him a lot of the credit of why this show is good. It does have some SJW stuff in it. But, that was probably one of the trade-offs of them being able to have abortion jokes and say certain things in there, is that they had to check some boxes. They had to have, forced diversity and all that kind of stuff. But you could tell by the way they respond to certain things and the jokes that they say that they know how this comes off, and they know that society as a whole is tired of this and they don't want to see it anymore. So I give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he wasn't able to have free reign like he wanted to have. So by he, I mean John Cena, because again, he's the executive producer. And I'm not sure what kind of involvement James Gunn has in it, but his wife, who's pretty hot, plays the female lead in it. So, but the one thing that is a constant downer whenever it is on screen, and I say it, is this actor that's kind of playing the replacement Amanda Waller. Now, Amanda Waller is in it for a second. She's talking to somebody through the computer. She probably just appeared on the show for a second as a favor or whatever. But because she's not in the show, they have somebody kind of taking that role as, the leader of the group that's helping Peacemaker, that's overlooking what he's doing. And I don't know what it is. I had to Google. It says it's a man, but just look at it. Listen to the voice. I don't know what it is. It is confusing to look at. It is disgusting to look at. It's not a good actor. And when I say it's not a good actor, what it's doing is it's doing certain mannerisms that you see actual good actors do. And this thing thinks that by imitating those mannerisms that means it's good acting. No. Stop. Anyways. So Peacemaker, episode 1 through 3, I think it's really good. I was shocked at how good some of the comedy was, at where they were going, the subject matters, the things they were talking about. It was refreshing to see that, especially now that everybody is so sensitive. Everybody is censored, beyond reason. And John Cena is surprisingly good. I mean, he's been good in other things, but I think this is a role that really plays into, his strengths and everything like that. I would like a little bit more explanation on how he lived through the end of the Suicide Squad movie. But I mean, it's superhero stuff. So I mean, if we don't get, an in-depth, explanation of how he lived, that's fine with me. I just assume he's just super powered, has some kind of, extraordinary healing ability, whatever. Peacemaker, episode 1 through 3. What do I give it? 0 to 10 dog bones. I will give it 7.5. 7.5. It's just, like I said, this weird actor that they have in there, that really brings down a lot of stuff. And then, the couple of SJW stuff, like we have a same-sex relationship in there that's forced down everybody's throat. Where if this was any other time, it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't spotlight that because it's not that big of a thing to the overall story. It doesn't matter. But in this, because the day and time we live in, and probably that was one of the trade-offs so that John Cena and the directors could do what they wanted. They're like, oh, we got to check this box. We got to have the the two married women in here, and we got to have boring scenes with them talking, like anybody gives a damn. But so if it wasn't for those things, I'd maybe give it a 9, but right now it's at a solid 7.5. And the show, it's for the first 3 episodes that they put out, it stayed interesting. It kept getting better, and it has me interested to see what other episodes, what's going to go on in those episodes, which is the whole point. And a lot of shows aren't doing that, especially with this garbage Boba Fett show. It's just every episode. The only thing that has me looking forward to the next episode is how much worse it's going to be than the previous episode. And I needed this show to come along because really Boba Fett was the only thing weekly that I was, watching. I mean, besides AEW, but because they're really, all the shows I'm really into, they're on hiatus right now. So I really needed a show like Peacemaker to come along because the Book of Boba Fett, I was about to shoot my TV. So thank you, John Cena, for bringing this show and saving my TV. Peacemaker, 7.5 dog bones. This is your boy Winston Wolf. I'm out.